You disturb the body, you disturb the soul. Welcome to Cinema Therapy. Hit that like and follow button for more horror content. Day 7 of 31 days of Halloween horror is Unrest, one of the After Dark Horror Fest 8 Films to Die For Volume 1 collection. We're almost done. We got one more movie after this in the Volume 1 collection, and then we'll move on to Volume 2. But yes, this one is called Unrest, and this one has to deal with cadavers. Real cadavers. At least that's what they advertise. We don't know. They look real, but we don't know. Who knows? Good special effects. I don't know. But anyways, this film follows a young med school student. Her name is Allison. Her with a couple friends, Brian, Carlos, and Rick. They are in this class of where you do autopsies and just play with the cadavers. To get your knowledge and all that stuff. Well, it's like the first day of class, and they unveil the sheet, and she gets this weird feeling, this sense that something's there with them, and they start cutting open this body, and they notice that there's cuts and bruises on this woman that they're cutting open, and they begin to cut her open, and she gets sick. She passes out. She senses something's wrong, so she doesn't really shrug it off, but she kind of goes to her therapist or one of the school doctors, and she's just like, no, you're fine, it's just first day jitters, and they shrug it off. Her professor also doesn't believe her either. He thinks that she's absolutely crazy and that it's also just first day jitters, and she needs to get over it if she's going to become a doctor. So it goes on a little bit. This movie it tries to be creepy, and it tries to be dark. It is kind of dark. But it tries to be creepy and suspenseful. But it's cheaply made, I should say. This movie doesn't have much going for it besides the cadaver storyline. Cheap scares and shit like that. But yeah. So anyways, Rick, his girlfriend dies just randomly out of the blue after he shows her one of the cadavers. She just dies, and he starts going crazy, like something's haunting him. And then Carlos, which is actually played by Joshua Alba, Jessica Alba's brother. Yeah, who knew he only acts in a few movies, though. This was one of them. He's kind of like, don't disturb the body. You disturb the body, you disturb the soul, and they will come after you, and they will haunt you. And he's kind of like that guy that just tells them what's going on. But through the whole movie, Allison and Brian try to figure out what's going on with this cadaver. They have to find out where she came from and what happened to her so that they can stop her from haunting anybody else. And yeah, that's basically the movie itself. This movie, like I said, is not the best, but it's not the worst either. It's not available. I chose another one that's not available to stream anywhere. It's an older movie. It's like 20 years old, so it's the only place you can get it is buying it on Amazon. .com, the physical copy, and of course I own the physical copy, so that's how I watched it. Yes, it's not streaming anywhere, unfortunately. If you can find it, good for you. Watch it. If you've seen it, hit the comment button. and comment and let me know if you liked it or not. And yeah, that is day 7 of Halloween Horror Unrest. Like and follow for more. We're going to be doing day 8 very soon. Have a good night.